what's going on, LEGO Maniacs, and welcome back to a brand new video. I am ZacATK. So today is the day in which I will be dismantling the entire LEGO city. Doesn't sound good, I know, but it's for a good reason. Today we're going to be dismantling the entire LEGO city in order to expand it. That is right, we are going to be expanding the LEGO city. It is finally time. 1 year later after starting the LEGO city, we are going to be expanding it. And before I dismantle everything, just give you a quick update on what's going down. We're going to be moving everything off of the tables, underneath the tables, which I totally and completely forgot about. We're going to be moving everything out, and I'm going to do a neat little time lapse of moving all the things out, and yeah, and then the tabletop underneath and all that, and saying goodbye to this current version of the LEGO city, as there is now tons of opportunity now to expand it. I also want to say, hey, thanks for 1,000 subscribers. Didn't realize we hit that until late Sunday night, so I really appreciate everyone who has subscribed. Hopefully it's not a bad omen for me to say thank you for 1,000 so early, considering it's like 1,009, but still, thank you very much. So today we're going to be dismantling the entire LEGO city, and we're going to be adding 2 new tables, and this will be the next version of the LEGO city for maybe the next year, year and a half, 2 years or so. Just depends on how much I can get time in this time frame. But let's just do a quick overview of the city real quick before we take it apart, and let me show you all the things we have to do in order to get the city out of here and re-added back with the new tables. Okay, so here is Brickhaven as it currently sits. This version I think is fairly well completed, and the last main thing that I did was add street signs. So everywhere has street signs, every road has a street, which is super awesome, and we're just going to be adding those in as we go along here, and we're going to be adding more roads, obviously. And so let's do a quick tour of everything. This is Main Street right here, where everything is happening, where the most recent additions of the park, the boutique hotel, and the police station were added, and of course the Theory Sabers custom lightsaber shop, which if you missed that video, be sure and check the video at the end screen to watch that entire video. And then this road right here, I believe, if I remember right, is I think it's Lindsay Street? I can't remember. Yes, this road right here is Lindsay Drive, and then we have Brickett Avenue going in the back right there, and then this cross street, Main Street again, and then this I believe is Front Street, and then over here is Leia's Way. So this street is Leia's Way. So all the roads have names, and all the roads have traffic lights and street signs. That's really exciting. And quick overview of everything. We have the corner garage, my custom triple grocery store, my custom LEGO store mock. We have the boutique hotel, Theory Sabers. We have a park, 2 parks in fact. We have one on this side of the Natural History Museum, and then the Natural History Museum itself, and then another park, a police station, and then we have a City Comics custom mock, the Jazz Club, and Town Center Square, I can never remember the name of that modular, but that modular right there, and of course a ton of vehicles, a good handful of vehicles, I wouldn't say a ton, but a decent handful of vehicles all over the city, which is very, very exciting to see. The roads populated with lots of vehicles, even Brickett Avenue back here. So this is all that we're going to have to be taking off, and thankfully everything in the city here floats, so we can take all the modulars out piece by piece, and of course the streets are interlocked together, but we can take those apart with minimal effort, thankfully. That is probably the hard part, or maybe the easy part rather, should I say, as underneath is a different story. Underneath is storage. I'm talking about bins for pieces, and I've never really showed this part of the LEGO City before, but like trash can, all my manuals, boxes that I haven't done anything with, And on this side of the Lego City, it's even worse because it's just jam-packed. It's hard to see in there, but there is a lot of stuff in here. So I have to take all this stuff out of the Lego City, and I'm going to move it into the living room, because what I need to do is, once everything is out from underneath the tables here, I have to, and on top of the tables, I have to scoot the tables over and then add in the other two over here. Now, one of them I cut, so I'm going to have to figure out a creative way to place that to where hopefully it will interlock with the base plates, to where the base plates don't hang off as much, because right now the base plates are hanging off just a little bit, not a lot, probably about 2 inches on the front and maybe a quarter of an inch on the side, but that's okay, I can live with that. But I just want to make sure that the back of the base plate actually rests on the table without me having to worry about it's going to fall over. So I may have to do something creative with that secondary piece that I cut. Hopefully not, but we shall see. Now comes the fun part for the time lapse, so wish me luck. And it's been a fun journey to be able to do all this, and I appreciate all you guys hanging out with me and watching my videos and giving me ideas and suggestions and just your support in general. So it means the world to me. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dismantle Brickhaven version 1. Alright, so all the modulars have been removed from the city, so let's just take a look and see what this looks like without any buildings in the Lego City. Man, that is a weird sight for sure, to see the entire buildings of the city to be removed, and only what's left are the traffic lights and a few minifigures and some posts, and wow, just wow, that is a lot of stuff out of the city. So now we have to remove the road plates and figure out where we're going to place those, and then after that we have to get rid of everything that's underneath of the Lego City.
6 hours later.
Alright, the Lego City has been completely moved out, and I don't think I've ever shown a video of like everything broken up or a picture of everything broken up. So let's just go ahead and take a look at this and look at the tables that are here that we would have never known that were there, and let's go take a look at all the road plates broken up and all the modulars broken up. Believe it or not, that's the tables. There's only 4 of them, and they're 29 by 29 and a half, so 29 and a half by 29 and a half, and I still need to move everything out, but I'm going to try and cheat and just scoot the tables over without having to move all the things out. I'll probably have to move those 4 Stairlight containers out, but everything else I'm going to try and see if I can't cheat and just leave it underneath there. So yes, there is the table completely empty. We haven't seen those in a hot minute. So let's go ahead and take a look at the modulars and all the road plates that are broken up. So here are all the modulars that are laid out currently on the couch, which doesn't really seem like a lot, but man, it does certainly feel like a lot. And then over here we have all the road plates, and I don't know how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 road plates in the city, which is pretty wild to me. So now we have to, oh, I also have a whole box ready to be used for road plates. We have the tabletop here that's now empty, so I'm gonna see if I can't spread these tables apart without having to move them over rather, and without having to move all the stuff out from underneath there, because that'll save me like 30 minutes worth of work.
3:28 a.m.
All right, wow, that was a lot of work. I did not have to take out the stuff underneath, except for the four frontmost things, which is awesome because I was really worried that I was gonna have to do that. So the additional 2 tables are in. I'm not really digging the lip on one of these tables, so I may end up off screen adding on the lip back on this table and attaching it. I have some wood that I think would be perfect for the job for it. And yeah, let me just show you the new wider table layout. And wow, took up a lot of space, but the good news is I still have room to get around on the sides, which is a huge plus. So let me show you the table layout and just talk about some plans for the new area added to the Lego City. So here is the extended table layout. We now have 6 tables, which was kind of the original idea for the Lego City. Originally, it was supposed to be a U shape that had a middle portion kind of filled in, which the only bad thing about the U shape is that had it gone wall to wall, I would have had to have cut base plates in order to fit on the sides of the city. In fact, I think, you know, if it was right against the wall, it would have been roughly, it would have been, I think, not quite 15 studs wide, so it would have been perfect had it been one more stud wider. It could have accommodated a half base plate, but unfortunately it did not. So that's why we're going with this design of 6 tables, and maybe eventually there will be another maybe half row of tables over here, maybe even a whole row of tables. I like where my build desk is, but if the city is going to get any bigger, then there will have to be some decisions that are going to have to be made about this build desk and where it could potentially go. So I have ideas, but I'm not quite ready to execute those ideas just yet. But at least we can now bust out the construction vehicles again and kind of start working on a construction scene, lay out some base plates that we have. And so now I'm going to see about adding in the road plates back on the city to see if maybe the new ones will cross over that gap. If they don't, then I'm going to have to cut some wood and attach them to that side. It's not going to be great, but we'll figure it out. So let's see about adding those back into the city. All right, Lego Maniacs, so the new table is in, the 2 tables are in. I'm going to see what I can do to see if maybe I can make it work without having to add those additional wood back in, but I may end up doing it anyways just for my peace of mind. I did test it with a couple of road plates and a modular I'm working on for a train station, and it seems to fit and it seems to span pretty well, but I have my misgivings. But lots of plans are going to go down for the Lego City, and with this new expansion, it leads to new things that are coming to the city that weren't there before. I think a train will be a part of this Lego layout, which I'm excited to do. And there's just a lot of things that are going to happen over the next year or so with adding to this Lego City and doing all kinds of cool stuff to it. That's the most exciting thing I am for it, is new particular areas that don't have a place yet. And hopefully my design that I have will work out, because when I'm looking at the tabletop versus the design I have, I'm like, wait a minute, this even though it's measured and scaled correctly, it just doesn't seem like it's going to fit that many base plates. But I was wrong the last time when I had designed it, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to need this many base plates. And so I bought like X amount of base plates, and then I ran out and needed like, I think it was like 15 or 20 more. I can't remember how many that was, but we'll see. Hopefully I'm right again, knock on wood. But the Lego City has been dismantled, destroyed, whatever you want to call it. Next time we'll go about adding everything back and kind of marking some stuff out with some base plates, and maybe setting up a couple construction scenes here and there. And yeah, and we'll talk about more about the train and stuff like that. I need to do some research on how to do a railroad. I kind of have the basic idea with mills plates and railroad tracks and stuff like that. It's the curves that got me. So I'm going to see about learning how to make some curved mills plates, some train track with some road in them, and see what I can't do with that. But anyways, next time, like I said, we'll add everything back, and I'll show you my design for the Lego City for what's coming up. And yeah, but anyways, if you enjoyed this video, be sure and smash the like button, subscribe for more videos. And next time, like I said, we'll cover the reconstruction of Brickhaven. And until then, friends, you guys have a fantastic rest of your week. Until then, friends, keep building. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next video.